Is that going to update the toe pike? Maybe. It's a questionable question. See if this bot works well, then stuff, you know. Yeah. Well, it says Kinte streaming, and then I hadn't updated my title, which I have now. But it says Inktober on Twitch. Sorry, on Discord. Whereas if you go to Twitch, it says the correct thing. That it's updated now. So it may just check every couple of minutes or something. Huh. Well, so what shall I draw face? You get to pick. I'm taking requests, but since you are on voice chat with me, Twitch can't hear you, but they can hear me. Question is, yeah, ideally something relative. It could be silly, but relatively wholesome. So I'm not contravening any terms of use with you know, a 27 penised duck monster. You know, that's not gonna fly. Can I? Maybe that would be the way to do it. If I switch this webcam so that it's can I flip this, please? Yeah, flip vertical. Is that what I want? Yeah, now it looks like yeah. Now you're looking at it as I look at it. So what's it going to be? That's also really not focused. I need to give it something to focus on. I've had a tiny smiley face to start with. What? Wirt and Greg? I don't know who they are, so I'm going to have to make that up. Okay. This guy is called Wirt. He's got a very big head, massive chin. The names don't ring any bells. I have seen Over the Garden Wall. I know, yeah, the main characters, but I couldn't have told you that was their name. He has got quite the full head. I haven't decided on what kind of hairstyle it might have yet. Presumably, he's gonna have hair. I mean, he might not, but what's he wearing? I think he's wearing a little button-down pajama top with a collar. But what's he gonna wear on his bottom half? Maybe, okay, we've got a bit of Wirt. Maybe we need a bit of Greg as well. What's Greg look like? Greg's gonna have big nose. And a massive ears, okay. And big bushy eyebrows. It's a good idea. How dare you challenge me? Greg. Yeah. This man is a professional Russian pillow fighter. Yeah, he was trained by the KGB to assassinate people with cushions, and he transitioned into pillow fighting the later part of his career. Yeah. I feel like this needs to get weirder. I mean, that's definitely an option. I think. Oh, I got an idea. No, yeah. Well, that's fair enough. Yeah, this pillow fight's only going one way. I mean, that's how you win professional pillow fight competitions. You just have a gun in your you just have a gun in your pillowcase, and then everyone's like, "What about the bullet holes?" And he's like, "No, it's fine. It's not even a big deal." So yeah, they are. Oh, I need to go to flip that the other way as well, don't I? And then if we a bit more height. Yeah, these guys are yeah. I'm not sure they're from the same universe, to be honest. I guess this would be like interdimensional pillow fights. It's like a yeah. It's like what's the TV shows in Rick and Morty called? Like the interdimensional, multi-dimensional. It's definitely called something. That's true. Is there anything else these gentlemen need? I feel like maybe Wirt is actually telepathic, and you think he's at a disadvantage, but the pillow is not his main weapon. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Nixo. I see you typing in the chat there. I need some more paper, because if I need to... Right, let's do something new. You got any requests, Nixo? So maybe I should change the color of my pen. Let's do a nice blue drawing this time. Alright, let's draw... surely there must be generators. Let's go to an online generator, see if we can find... prompt generator. Oh, Chunky Hank version 2 is a great suggestion. Oh, yeah. Let's see what this prompt generator says as well, and we'll see if we can get a scenario with Chunky Hank version 2. This is the first Christmas you have celebrated since your parents' divorce made you hate the holidays. You meet someone else who has closed off his heart to Christmas, and together you find a way to rediscover the magic of the season. But you never expect what comes next. Right, so this is me and Chunky Hank are having a Christmas, the first Christmas since my divorce. Since my parents' divorce. No, it says that you celebrate first Christmas I have celebrated since my parents' divorce, and I meet Chunky Hank. I am okay. So this is the first Christmas since Chunky Hank has had his parents' divorce, made him hate the holidays, and he meets someone else. Large March. Okay, so Chunky Hank has been going on a diet. He's not much smaller, but you can tell where his waist is. Alright, let's give him some nice dress shoes. He's dressing up for the holiday season. Because he was he a policeman, or was he like a mall cop? I know he had a hat and a badge. Oh yeah, it was large and in charge, so he had some kind of authority. That was his, like... He's going to be holding a very festive sausage. I think hoisting the streaming role within the crockery is a good idea. Obviously, it won't work for me, but that's fine. Hey, Copper, welcome to the voice chat. Because at the moment, obviously, I get my name tagged, and it says streaming underneath it, so you'll be able to see that. But I'm always at the top. So, but for people who aren't at the top, yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Here's Hank not in. This is Chunky Hank, who's not enjoying Christmas. So I'm going to do Large Marge, who's going to help him. No, it's his parents that got divorced. No, what it is Chunky Hank hates Christmas because his parents got divorced and made him hate it. And he meets someone else who also hates it. And together they rediscover the beauty. The chat is not individual, Nick, so there's a public chat. I just did this impromptuly. There are 5 people watching, though. So whoever they are, they're being very quiet. And they should consider typing something. I'm streaming, Copper. I'm taking requests on what to draw. Twitch. Twitch.tv. Dogs. Maybe that's what makes them love Christmas, is the dogs. I don't remember what Marge looked like. She was just huge. Yeah, but what did she look like? Like, what were her attributes? What made her? Yeah, wait, that's the one I've got. I think she had lips. She had lips for days. Yeah, I do. Yeah. That's the way I decided to roll those dice. Does this seem about right? Maybe she's wearing a skirt for Christmas. They're nice. Heels? Oh yeah, they've got dressed up. They've realised that Christmas is important. Baston Kvothe, obviously. Chunky Hank. Oh, they do. They're not just chunky. They are beefy. Beefy Marge. Stream cord is now anybody who goes live with streamer mode on Discord will get hoisted and get a special status and get the purple dot. And if you're not a staff member, you will get put in a category called streaming or whatever, which will go above Gilder, I guess. So any one time, if someone in the crockery is streaming, you'll be able to go, ooh. And I believe it even provides a link straight through, so you can just click on them and then be like, I want to see. No, it's just we haven't used it. It's Jason's idea to set it up. Hey, Bino. Yeah, I am. I'm taking requests on Twitch right now. Yeah, this is okay, we got Chunky Hank and we got Large Marge. So what's the dog gonna see? Dog's gonna be. You're gonna be careful with your spelling there, Nick. So, yep, that's better. um, oh, I know. The dog's called Maximum because dogs called Max are a common thing, but this is a Maximum kind of dog. Um, Your old mama, so fat she bought a dog and called him Maximum, just to make her feel better. Hey, that was a great insult. Okay, you're not allowed to criticize my logic. Why am I getting a text? And why is my phone not on silent? Let me see who is disturbing me. Oh, I see. It is someone who can see when I'm streaming texting me to tell me how amazing I am. It's fair enough. They make a very good point. Yeah. Yeah, that's all they said. I've had a Twitch account for probably like 4 years or something, and I streamed a couple of times a week about probably over a year ago now. But I haven't done any streaming for regularly for a while. I've done a couple of one-offs, like I did Godzilla Chinchilla, arising from the depths of Tokyo Harbor. Um, it was Chinchilla. I don't really know how they're gonna get back the magic of Christmas, other than he's got a sausage and they've got gifts for each other. Maybe they just realised that that's what it's about. No, 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 no. Chunky Hack doesn't give away his sausage. That's not the gift. The gift's in his other hand. Chunky Hank is so keen on his festive sausages. There's always one either in his mouth or being swallowed, and there's always one in his hand. He never stops with the festive sausages. I don't know why he never takes his hat off either. He's taken his jacket off, but still on the clock, you know? You think? I don't think Chunky Hank would go for having a Byhawk. I think he's got a crew cut, nothing else. Alright, time to change the pen colour. Change the drawing yet again. Let's do a nice pink one. I am streaming using OBS. Hey Bino, do you want to request something I draw? Alright, I'm going to draw the silliest of sausages. Sometimes the best intellectual properties are just created with a ridiculous concept that you take through to its logical extreme, you know? You want a man who's large? Call him Chunky Hank. In the end, you're going to get a whole Hallmark movie about saving Christmas. And, you know, if you ask for a silly sausage, what you get is a very, very silly sausage. And this could be the protagonist of many Adult Swim properties, I'm sure. Silly sausages could be he could be the next James Bond for all we know. Is silly sausage? I don't think silly sausage has arms. Yeah, this finger is actually far more intelligent than silly sausages, and he's very disappointed that he's just a secondary character in this scenario. Index fingy sausage. Maybe it should be like a professor Fingy. is the spin-off TV series, The Adventures of Professor Index Fingy. Yeah, I guess everything is detachable if you try hard enough. Which is both a terrible, terrible thing to say and also perfectly logical. I'm glad everyone can meet Silly Sausage. This definitely won't give anyone nightmares. Honor and a privilege. Middle thing PI. That's the. I'm not going to fit enough sausage on here. Never thought you'd hear me say that, I guess. Let's put that up there. I really need better light to make things have no shadows. What should I call the ring finger? I'm thinking that he's got to have a large family, right? He's got to have a bloodline. He's got to have a continuing heritage of sausage friends. I mean, how else are you going to get your characters in the TV show, you know? It's maybe one of the worst things I've ever created. A Rick and Morty Kvothe. I have to remind myself. Let me see. So this is like a canon in-universe Rick and Morty Kvothe, not just a Kvothe in the style of the Rick and Morty cartoon. This is... You want an actual... Okay. Have you lost power, Copper? Or is... power cuts when you're sort of in the middle of something technological. It can be the most frustrating. They got little fingers, little sausage fingers. That guy is not from Rick and Morty. Yeah, we're writing a character into Rick and Morty. That does not look like a comfortable way to play your lute, but this is Kvothe we're talking about. It's going to be extremely dramatic about it. What else do you need? He needs... Obviously, he needs the loot details, but we need to put as many, classical Kvothe references in here as possible. Oh, we need his talent pipes, obviously. I actually have no idea how many strings this lute's meant to have. Is it 7? They do talk about it, but I don't know. No one's here for detail, right? No one cares. But I care. If I give Kvothe the wrong number of loot strings, is anyone going to turn up at my door rioting? Rick and Morty characters don't have shadows. Never noticed that before. There are shadows in the like static backdrop, but there are no shadows on the animated characters. I guess it would make it a lot harder to draw, but still. Oh yes, he needs a sword, doesn't he? It's a very good point. I'm actually really enjoying making this more a sort of canonical, reasonable fantasy Kvothe. Not everything can be as silly sausage. Hello. Welcome. How much of a guard does Seisura have on the other side? I need to look at the emoji. Yeah, not much at all. Just looks kind of weird. I accidentally gave him quite a crotch. I really didn't mean to, it just happened. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. It happened. Exactly, Nixo. I'm at a lossy for words. I guess it's kind of cruel for me to make puns where people can't groan at it actively. Have I forgotten anything from Kvothe? He's doing alright, but I feel like there's something missing. No, you can see that in his eyes, for sure. Hmm. I am using a uni pin fine line. This is the 0.5 tip. I have a bunch. I tend to use either those or Faber-Castells, but I do also have some microns. Maybe that's what he's imagining in his head, Nixo. That's what the deep longing is about. He has a deep longing for Denna because of that one time she took her clothes off. You know? Seems to fit with the teenageriness. Well, that's true. couldn't decide on what kind of shoes I should give him, but then like they do have like established cobblers. There's no reason why it shouldn't be like a proper leather shoe. Yeah, there's no two way about it. When you witness that dysfunctional relationship, you can't help but feel it. I won't go into any spoilers, even though I think everybody watching will have read it. Well, but near the end of that relationship, like there's just so many stupid decisions made by both parties. And you're like, what? No, stop it. Go back. Do things correctly. But no, too late. Everyone's an idiot. I don't have an orange brush pen here, but I can use this fine liner. This is an excellent suggestion. The only part of the books I ever skip is when Kvothe first meets Ambrose, and he's going into the archives, and he's still under the effect of the Null root, and he's the biggest moron ever to have moroned across the moron. And I find it secondhand cringe is so strong in that part. You're just like, no, please go away, go outside. Just be patient. Thoughtless action after thoughtless action. There are various points in the story where he wants to tell someone about them, and he's like, should I? They'd think I'm a child, an idiot. But I reckon if he told her, she'd be like, okay. Because they already had the adventure at Trebon together. Well, when they're at the farm together, I don't know. Yeah, I reckon she's fairly convinced. Like, she's like, okay, if you say so, I trust you. So say so. And he never does. He's just like, I don't know, I'm just investigating. But I think if he impressed upon her that this was like his absolute certainty, like, yes, this is the thing, I reckon she'd believe him. Right, I've been streaming for an hour now just to test if the Discord works, so I think I'm going to call it there. But I should definitely do this more often, especially with prompts like that. Yeah, I mean, like, she has seen... I mean, if Kvothe has seen 100%, like, he's witnessed irrefutable stuff, whereas Denna has seen the aftermath, and she has seen logical... maybe not evidence, but, like, she's seen it as close to first hand as you can get it without actually being on the other end of their swords, you know? So when Kvothe turns up and is like, well, look, these are the signs, she can see them, and she's like, yeah, I have no other explanation. And then they find out about the vase. So if he showed her that evidence and talked to her about it, I think she'd totally be like, holy shit, you're right. And then she would question her patron more deeply than him just going, I don't like him. Because that just comes off as jealousy. Yeah, that's the other side of it, though. Obviously, we're seeing all this from Kvothe's perspective, so we know they're true. We know they're real. We know they exist, and we know what the Kvothe said. But can you really pin it down to, he's a bastard, they're real, this is what they're doing, Denna's wrong. Kvothe has that single-minded arrogance as well, so, like, she could totally believe him, but he's probably wrong about, like, 20% of it, if not some of the fundamental motivations. Very common theory that the Amir are actually the bad guys. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. I will, I'll post this on Instagram and then next time I'm streaming, I'll actually plan it and actually announce it and stuff. But the whole point of this is that you will see it on Discord, even if you don't follow me on any of the social medias and you don't see the announcement. You'll see that I am streaming and be able to click through. Thanks for the suggestion, Nixo. Yeah, I'll definitely do it again. See you guys.